Hello, welcome everyone. Hi. Hello, Davian. Hello, the Mongoose. Hello. Oh, hello, 30th Century Homer. Hi, I haven't seen you here before. Welcome. Hello, Neptune. Hello, Rancor. Hello, Retouch. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, everyone. How are you guys doing? Oh, Elena, welcome. Hi, Satalos, welcome. Hi. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. How are you? Me, I'm a little bit paranoid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not, because right before this, thankfully not just this last minute before I pressed go live, but with like 10 minutes, my microphone arm thingy suddenly started like slowly slipping away, and I was like, wait, something's wrong. And it turns out the base of it somehow had moved, and it was like, if I hadn't noticed, it would have fallen like on stream, the entire thing, the arm, the microphone, everything together. Which is not surprising considering the substantial lack of arm and wrist strength that I have. Like, that is not surprising. I am my arms are the weaker thing that I have in my body. I mean, when you have a tail, you don't really need to use your arm for a lot of things, and you end up having very low upper body strength. But yeah, I fixed it. Hopefully. Now I feel like I have to be looking at it all the time, because I don't know if it's like gonna slip and fall on me. But everything should be fine. Everything should be okay. Richard, hello, surprisingly good week so far. How are you? As I just explained, I'm a little bit paranoid, but I also have been having a good week so far. I hope you guys saw the last attack that I posted yesterday, which takes my grand total to 3, and hopefully I get at least 2 more to equal last year's. I'm working hard. Today's been quiet and it's been cool. Well, I hope that you like cool. I personally don't, unless you mean cool in like a rad, neat, you know, cool kind of way, and not a cold kind of day. In that case, it's great. I'm in the overthinking hole today. No, get out of there. Get out of Stop it. Come here. Come to this side. Come to the resting and chilling side. Come to the you're doing your best and that's what matters side. Stop overthinking. Just do one step at a time. You're doing great. Okay? Takanashi Jonah, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Except for the COVID. I know. Ladies and gents, Elyssia will have a 3D model soon. No, I mean, I freaking wish, but no. I meant the title of the game, because the twist of this game was the title of the stream, because the twist of this game was that suddenly we're no longer just a person on a sign of like a pedestrian sign. We are suddenly a whole ass person holding a Game Boy in first person perspective. Also, it reverted me back to this point, which is weird, because I had definitely gone outside and marveled at the sky, but whatever, we can deal with it, it's fine. My sleep schedule was fixed yesterday, but it's ruined yet again today. No! With how hard it is to get it back on track. But I understand you, because last week I fixed my schedule, and I was waking up super early, you guys noticed, and then suddenly I reverted back to almost okay, but not really for my own sleeping schedule standards. So, weak lamia arms, you bet I do. You bet I have weak lamia arms. I'm not gonna hide it. What, I'm supposed to be embarrassed? I'm not. I'm a weakling, and I'm fine with that. Snake has weak arms. Imagine my shock. Yeah, shocking, right? So I mean, with no arms, just a snake. Not really. But it's closer visually to a snake. It looks more like a snake. Gambate for my arm. Also, yeah, nice drawing. Thank you. Cooling temperature. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed, because I certainly wouldn't. Oh, Crumpets, welcome. Hi, hello. I did, but it looked a bit different from your regular style, but it looks really patable. The thing with R5 that I missed and I enjoy every year is getting to explore, because I don't have any specific expectations of how I want something to look. So I just like go for the speed and for the character and for whatever, and I end up trying new things. And then I decide after the fact if I like them or not. Where did I leave the sound? There we go. See, all of this, we had definitely done all of this. Also, does it have any sound? It's not really playing any sound, is it? Let me just check. Oh, there we go, there we go. There's the sound. There's the sound. I don't know why it wasn't working, but it wasn't. Anyways, we had already done this. For some reason, it like reverted this change. I guess we're doing this tiny little bit again. Well, anyone who didn't see the twist, this is a twist. Look, we are a whole ass person. We're a whole human with a flesh hand and everything. Can we? There we go. Oh. Oh, I messed something up. Did I mess something up? Oh, there we go. Okay. How do I? E. Okay. E. That's how we have to do it. Oh shucks. They got one of those app engineered Mega Game Boys. Oh yeah, look at all these mods. This is probably illegal. This is an illegal game. Look at this beautiful. Look, it's just so gorgeous. I know that we already admired it last time, but it's just so gorgeous. This is probably illegal with how much Nintendo doesn't like their property tinkered with. Yay! Okay. I don't particularly care about upper body strength myself. Gotta get those ribbed legs though. Well, in that case, do a lot of what's sit-ups? Is that the thing? Sit-ups? Okay. So, as we discovered last time, this is now like a 3D kind of like puzzle that we have to like, I don't know if we have to imagine it from above, but that's what my gut is saying. So these arrows normally tell me that I can take things in this direction, but if I try to take them out, it's not gonna work. Granted, there's nothing to take out. This is, the dotted line should be like a platform that we cannot get on until it's solid. Then that is a bouncy thing, and that is a button. So I have to somehow turn both of those on. I still don't understand how the new mechanic works, how this new mechanic will work. Oh, I have the entire map. Okay. Okay. So, I don't get it. So I don't get it. That is the thing where the gate is locked and where the exit is. The last thing we looked at when when I finished last stream. This is where I just spawned. So that is supposed to be where I'll restart. There's a box there. And there's something there, but I don't know what it means. And I really hope I'm not gonna have to understand that map in order to achieve this, because it definitely doesn't seem understandable to me. But cannot believe we have the entire game, a company that's just like around there somewhere, called literally Butts. Okay, so there's clearly supposed to be... Oh, the connections! How do I do the connections? Wait a second. Can I somehow do the connections? How do I use the... How do I use the little person, the little pedestrian person? This is the connection thing. If I could press F right now and start like bridging spaces, I would know how to solve this. But given that I'm not in a two-dimensional space anymore, I'm not just allowed to throw my little person around and bridge the connections. But that's where I have to make bridges. That's where I'm supposed to make bridges. Fuck! How am I supposed to solve this? Squats every leg day. Well, everyone, gotta get your squats in. Gotta get your squats for that lower body strength. I know that you're not lamias like myself, but I bet it's important to humans as well. Okay. How do I do this? Is there anything I can interact with? Is there anything I can, like, use? Do I have to use this? Oh, I have to use... Oh, no. Oh, no! This is unmovable, right? Oh, it's not unmovable. Wait. Did that delete one of the bridges? If I try to use the bridges that were there before, are they not gonna be there? Oh, shit. Holy sh... I love this. Oh my god. Okay, so the key is there. That is the box with the key. I understand now. I understand it. So this is telling me that I need to connect this, the reset one, to the room where I spawn, and then that one to the tower thingy, and then the key. Okay, so the tower one is that one with the turbines. Then okay, so it's just 4. The reset down there, the key down there, that and that. They're in the right order. Can I even move them around actually if I wanted to? No, so I just spent all that time for nothing because I can't move them around anyways. So what I'm supposed to connect is like a semicircle. Okay, okay. I'm supposed to do this, this, and that. And that is supposed to be fine, I think. Am I supposed to move the real world with this little fella right here? With this little woman right here? And then am I supposed to go and complement her with my actual movements? Oh, this is so interesting! Nothing moved, right? But this should be connected. Oh, that's connected. Damn it! Okay, no, wait. There has to be a path. There has to be a path. Because I connected everything. I connected everything. So, oh, yes! Oh my god, this is... Having to switch my brain like this is really exciting. Having to switch my brain is really exciting. Software emulation is apparently illegal, but if you reverse engineer a toaster to run N64 games, that's fine. Law is crazy. Oh, really? There's no laws against, like, playing your Nintendo games in a calculator if you manage them? Interesting, interesting. There are legless lizards too. Us British call them slowworms. They can detach their tails and they blink. Snakes don't. Yeah, I actually saw an entire article just this month called, like, how to identify a legless lizard versus a snake or something like that. It was interesting. Mayoshi told me to work out, so that is what I must do. It is nice too, since I have fallen apart compared to how I used to be. Hey, getting an idea of, like, getting a habit of working out is not easy, so don't beat yourself up, okay? Don't beat yourself up. That being said, it is important to try, and for our health... Can I get that box? I want that box. I kind of need that box. Oh, I need to move it with the girl. I need to move it. How? Where do I need to move it? I need to... Oh. When she can't jump. That is a representation that in the real world I also can't move. Because she could move the box. And I was like, okay, now I need to take the box up to like this thing, and I didn't know how to. Oh my god, this is so interesting. I don't know how to solve it, but it's so interesting. It is so very clever. Squats, sit-ups are for lying positions, and I do plus my legs are strengthening from my internship. Currently can comfortably sit in a squat for quite some time. Damn, your work forcing you to work out. Right, so sit-ups are the ones for the abs then, right? Sit-ups are the ones for the core strength. Oh, the air chair test. I need to try that. What is it? Is it the one where people like press their backs against the wall and they have to like use their core to pretend that they're sitting or something like that? I've seen it in K-pop shows. You're like a megacorp in the ultra polluted future and you pump clean air down. Butts is not the name that I would want to give a company with that kind of like product, to be honest. Butts is not really the kind of name that you associate with clean, nice air, if you know what I mean. Okay, so there aren't many ways to do things in this one, I don't think. It's really hard to readjust my expectations to what the puzzles can be now that it's like different. Pull-ups are a good way to test the strength of your arms and your door frame. Oh, in my case, they're impossible. If I have to pull myself up with my arms, especially with how much more muscle mass I have on the lower part of from my navel down, it's impossible for me. I'm sure you can understand. I am sure you understand. Oh crap, that's the gimmick. Wow, I know! It's super neat, but it is making it hard to understand. Yeah, it's a neat idea. Work that brain, you're doing amazing. So far I managed to figure out how the gimmick works. Now I have to figure out how to actually solve it, which is an entirely different thing. It's a far cry. Huh. Everything about these games has taught me to believe that if I could go from this door down, I could manipulate the key into being bounced up. But that being said, I don't think I'll be able to. Let me break some connections, restart her. It's not like I can do much with her starting there. And if I did this, which is not letting me. It's not letting me. Why is it not? Oh, because that's a ladder. Stupid. Stupid. Of course it's not letting me. Okay, wait. Come back. Come back, little lady. Come back. So, is this supposed to be helping me or hurting me? Because I'm pretty sure that I'm not being able to do anything with this as is. So maybe if I tried different solutions, but what different solutions could there even be? I'm not sure if I can even interact. I would very much like to interact with that box. Like out here in the real world, but I can't. So everything has to be done with the signs. Has to be, because I'm not being able to interact with the real world. So that being said, how am I supposed to get this out of here? Like, how am I supposed to get her out of here if I can't jump that high? I can't do anything with this box. I can bring it all the way back here. But I don't think that has allowed me to do anything with the real world. We're gonna try, but I'm pretty sure we couldn't. Snakes don't need to blink since their eyelids is clear and fused. Still not as strange as a chameleon eye. I love the chameleon blink. I love every time like they use it on animation to denote that an animal is quirky and weird. Oh, hell yeah! have a box! Okay, what do I do now? What do I do with the box? We have a box. We have gathered a... We have a box. Is this gonna help us? I don't know, but we have it. We sure have it. Okay. Oh, maybe I need to put it there so that she can jump up. That's... I'm stupid. Okay. We need to put it there so that she can jump up. When we have her in the sign. Yeah, abs. Yeah, the sit-ups are the ones for the abs. Those are important too. Everything is important. Of course, in moderation. Okay. If we leave it there... Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. If we leave it there... Oh, this is working. My brain is engaging. I don't know if that's what this company does. Just winging it. I sure hope that it's not. Because it would be a very lousy name for an air ventilation company. Stop it. Okay. There we go. We can do that and that and that and once we get there, that's gonna be a problem. Except it's not going to be, because once we get in there, we can, I don't know, solve it somehow. With a real person. With a real life person, we're gonna be able to solve this. Okay, now, before I break anything, I have to go get that key, right? I have to go get that key. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I can go and open the door by myself. I don't need her to get out. I can just go and exit the level, I think. Right? Can we? Hello? Hello? No, I need her. I need her to complete the level. Oh. I need her to complete the level somehow, which is not the best thing ever, but we'll figure it out. Okay. So I have the key. I have the key. Now what? I have the key. And if I the thing is that if I reset it so that she can be back, I have nothing to press that button. I can't press this button and get there as quickly as I need. It's very well timed so that I won't make it there. So how do I make it there without resetting the puzzle? Because if I reset the puzzle, I'm gonna have to repeat all of this, including the key and everything. So how do I make it up there? Maybe I don't? No, yeah, I have to. Because even if I do that, I still can't... Oh, but I can put a box down there. No, I can't. No, I can't. But can I? No, I can't. But can I? I can if I reset the puzzle. I can if I reset it. Okay, if I reset it, and I am gonna have to do that all over again, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. So first we're gonna go here. And we're gonna grab this box. We're gonna put it all the way over there. We're gonna jump up here. We're gonna get into the real world. We're gonna go put that box up so that she can jump. Oh, I love this. I legitimately love this. Hello, you guys. Hello, Jonars. Hello, Kevin. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Omni-Man, think, Ellie, think! I'm trying very hard. And I am succeeding, I think. I feel like I am succeeding in thinking about this very properly. Like, it's not the most genius thing that anyone has ever done, but it is the most genius thing that I have ever done. Okay, now, if I go through here, I can still go back. If I go through here, I can still go back. This is where I need to actually think about what I'm doing. Okay, so if I put this box there, I can't. But if I put it here, it does nothing. But if I put it here, we could use it. Okay, so I'm gonna take you out, lady. You come with me. We're gonna put a box somewhere that is gonna be more used to you. To my sudden understanding is almost as intense. To me, sudden understanding is almost as intense as pain, but it doesn't actually hurt. Does that make sense? I gotta tell you, I don't understand what you mean. I don't really understand what you mean. I really love that moment of epiphany of like, oh my god, suddenly I get this. You know, that's something I really, really enjoy. And it's one of the reasons why I like puzzle games, even though I'm not the smartest person in the world. Okay, so the box is in place. Now, I should be able to do this. Okay. I leave the key here, and I press that. And I screwed it! I was supposed to push the box before I jumped down. Oh my god. I have to do that again because I did it not right. I did it not right. Okay. Remember, doors connect to doors, ladders with ladders, but only in the face of each other. I know. I'm sorry. I've been failing a basic rules in here. Box acquired. Hope season 2 keeps up the quality. Season 2 of what? What are we talking about? Wait. Season 2? Oh, because you're talking to Kevin, I have to assume it's about Demon Slayer. We're talking about Demon Slayer. But technically there is already a season 2. I mean, technically it's not called season 2, but it's technically a season 2. Right? Like it is a season 2. Okay. Now we go in here, we jump, we go in here, and we go do the box thing because I forgot. Ellie! Oh, Ellie, I know. The face when you're a Superman-like and you're called Omni-Man, but you have your powers. Omni-Man from, like, Invincible? Or am I missing a reference? Am I missing a reference? I don't know if I really understand what you guys are talking about. I did watch Invincible. It was very good. They did have one annoying... The intro gimmick I found very annoying after a while, but it was a very good show. Very brutal and not the kind of thing that I would assume that I will enjoy, but for some reason, maybe because it was so, like, well made? I don't know. I cannot explain. Okay. This is... No! Fuck! I didn't mean to press down that time. I was going carefully so that I could do the box before forgetting! They were talking about a show called Invincible. Yeah, I watched Invincible. I found it really good. I found it really, really good. I like it quite a bit. It is pretty cruel, which is something that I don't normally enjoy in shows or in games or anything. I do normally like, it's not that I feel squeamish, but I do not enjoy when a show is cynical about treating characters, be it main characters or secondary characters or any kind of characters, with like brutality because they're not technically alive. That they're drawings, right? They're just drawings. So when there are like games that are extremely cruel or shows or anything, it normally like pulls me out. I tried watching Game of Thrones back before everyone hated it, and one of the reasons I couldn't truly enjoy it was because it was such a cruel world where like people, main characters could like the moment that really did it for me, and this is not a spoiler for anyone who still cares about it because it's season 1 very early on. Like very early on, like there's a kid, a 10-year-old kid that gets like murdered by royalty because they can, and because who's gonna stop them, and because like who's gonna tell them no, and it's just a peasant anyway, so what's the big deal? And that kind of cruelty and cynicism, I don't know, it just gets me feeling bad. Okay, there, okay, cool. Cool. Now we're gonna do this slowly. We're not gonna press down more than we need. Okay, we're gonna press down once, twice. Okay, we're gonna go very slowly. Okay. There! Ah, finally! Now I should be able to go down. Take the key, do that thing. Use the box. Please tell me. Oh, yes. So now I need to get you the key somehow. Okay. We somehow need to get that key. All right, with my real person. This person can get the key. If I can just get the key and put it right in front of the door. Yeah, we figured it out. And there. Okay. That should be fine. I read the comic. The show is a definite improvement. It's an improvement? You think it's better than the comic? That's a relief because I struggle to read comics and such. So if the show is better, then I can just stay with that. Can we open the door, please? Okay. There we go. Finally. Hard to show evil without brutality on some level. Oh, no, absolutely. You're right. And maybe that's why I like it. Because it's brutality with, like, given the gravity that it deserves. And for a very specific purpose within the narrative. Don't know. I have not really been able to look past that in Invincible. And it's so much that I do not like gore. I'm okay with it. I just think Invincible used it poorly. I personally think he used it well, so that's why I can put up with it. But I totally understand if it's too much for you, because it is, like, on the edge of way too much. Oh? Wait, is this a house? Is this about to be an emotional payoff and we're talking about Invincible as we go to the emotional payoff of this entire thing? Game of Thrones is a world where stupid people get punished for their stupidity. No, it's also a world where normal people get punished for not being born right. Like, not being born into royalty. And that messes me up. Oh, this is beautiful. Is this where we live? Okay. Let me check. There's Japanese beer. There's saucy bacon. There's Flicks, Hypos, Brain Freeze, a lot of cereal basically. There's a mess. A pizza that you didn't put in the fridge? Not even in the fridge? Come on. Monday, City Metro. Tuesday, Street Main. Wednesday, City Mexico. Thursday, Electrical. Day off. Get components for long jump. Call mom. Aww. And a pizza. This a box. Is this the box? The pizza box? This is so interesting. I actually feel some sort of way. Need power. Okay. Max force. This is very... Is this supposed to be the 90s? Because the pattern in the sneakers and that poster and the pattern in this styrofoam, like... Oh, I forgot the word, but you know what I mean. Gives me that very, like... graphics of the 90s. Tech Pro, the future looks bright. Yeah, that's right. Free CD-ROM inside. Okay, so that's definitely 90s or something like it. This is also like long jump data location 4. That's definitely 90s because floppy disks. VHSs. Cool. This is all very cool. Let's put it in there. Can I put it in there, please? Can I just put the freaking... Okay. Power first. I get it. Oh no! Test long jump failed. Test long jump. Well, you know what? You're working on... Oh, 94. That's our answer! I didn't need to try and deduct it. It was right there. Okay. Power first. Got it. We're giving you power. And now... What? Okay. Sure. Files missing. Insert floppy disk. There we go. Boot up program. Problem successfully loaded. Load last session. Session successfully loaded. Location request needed. Grab location. Long jump ready. We currently have that push in Western animated series to be extremely gory, and by that, it takes out all of the impact out of it. Episode 1 on Invincible did gore right. The whole episode was gore-free until that one impactful scene that was very brutal. If you hate cynical and callous, then stay away from The Boys, especially the original comics. That is actually the reason why I have not watched that show, and every time someone, like one of my friends, or even my sister... like they're like, oh my god, we're watching The Boys, it's really good, you should watch it. And I'm like, no, sorry, I trust you that it's a really good show. I believe you. In fact, I've watched some clips. The actors are extremely talented, and like, I don't doubt that it's amazing. But me personally, I just personally cannot deal with that kind of cynical treatment of life. Personally, I just cannot myself. And I think that's, you know, my personal limits. Am I supposed to do something in real life right now? Oh god, this one is gonna be very complicated. If all of this is something to be guided by, this looks very complicated. Okay, so let me orient myself. This little room should be what? There's a key there at the very bottom that I should be able to grab and open the door. So if I just do it, we shouldn't struggle to figure out where we are. Okay, I opened the door. What door? There should be a door that's open now that wasn't open before. Okay, that's creepy. Sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second because that actually kind of scared me a little bit. That actually kind of scared me a little. Give me a second. I'll read the chat instead. After that, it was just dropping bodies by the dozens. In the Boys comics, superheroes are all murderous sex fiends for no apparent reason. And that's why I just... It's not for me. It's definitely not for me. Because Gareth Ennis is upset with superheroes supplanted spy stories since WW22. World War II! I know what WW2 means, I know it. It's just that when I read that, my brain immediately went Star Wars 2. And I'm like, no, that's definitely not it. It's a different word, and it's like Star Wars. No, a different war. Star Wars. So that's why I had to read the acronym out loud. Welcome to the Pedestrian house. It's so pretty. I hope so. Otherwise, you're invading a random stranger's house. It would be very weird if we were just like literally going in, criticizing someone's habits of living, and then just going. I've never in my life put pizza in a fridge. It has cheese. It has dairy. It has dairy. You should put it on the fridge if you're not gonna eat it right away. I'd say early 2000s home computers weren't that common in the 19s. Well done. I guess I didn't pay too much attention to this level. No, yeah, I also didn't pay too much attention at first. I remember how excited my uncle was when CDs were first becoming a thing. I felt nearly impossible to fill so much space with data. And now we don't even have physical things. We just have them in the cloud. That's insane. Which is not true. For the cloud to exist, you have to have huge servers somewhere, so there's still a physical thing, a physical repository of that data. But it's crazy how we, the end user, can now just not have to deal with anything physical. It's crazy. I think that's supposed to be a Power PC Mac. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. How would we recognize it? I'm sorry to say that I could not recognize it myself. But is it? Is it? Now developers leap over 30 to 40 gigabytes of unoptimized data in a game because the player PC can take it. Yeah. Looks like this house is from a launch tester, probably for some space organization or something. I watched The Boys and I liked it, but I wanted to look away in many scenes. But I was too invested in the story not to finish it. I'm sure that it's great. I'm sure that it is. But it's just not for me. CD-ROMs were a thing, at least as far as back in '93. That's the year OG Jurassic Park came out, and the girl in that was a hacker. CD-ROMs in the '90s definitely feel like they belong in there. If anything about anything Hollywood has taught me is right, then as I associate, like, here's how I associate things thanks to Hollywood. 80s is floppy disks. 90s is CDs, 2000s is like Blu-rays here and there's, and then like from 2010s and forward, Hollywood doesn't even mention stuff like that. They don't even mention streaming either. Hint, there is no horror elements to this game. I know, but suddenly the big hole in the long dark hallway stressed me out a little bit. Hello Elyssia, what's crooking? Hello Crooked Gamer, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Garth also hates Wolverine, no idea why, but he can't stand the character. Oh, this is beautiful. Wait, this is gorgeous. Huh. This is truly pretty. Look at this. Oh. If I could take the Game Boy away, that would be a nice wallpaper. Just like a chill wallpaper to relax. Is this the end of the game? Because it has very much end of the game feels. It has that climactic, cathartic feeling of like, yeah, you did it! You finished the game! It's so beautiful. It definitely feels like an ending. Yeah, it's the ending. Woo! I loved this game. I really loved it. I would give it a 10. I would give it a 10. Not necessarily, like, I'm not one of those people, like, you know how some teachers are gonna be like, I don't give 10s because 10 is perfect. And if I give a 10, then everything else has to be rated in comparison to that 10. And so everything else has to be, it's like, no. No. In my opinion, it's just like, If something is really, really, really good and you cannot think that it needed anything specific that you would fix, why not give it a 10? I can think of one thing in this game that I would quote-unquote fix. I think everything, the sound design, the music, the graphics, the design, the aesthetic, the puzzles, the mechanics, the way those puzzles and mechanics were explained, all of it felt really, really great, and I wouldn't fix any of it. So it's a 10. You know what? It's a 10. If I put the pizza in a fridge, I would then need to heat it up before eating, which makes the taste considerably worse. Not if you heat it up in an oven. Not if you heat it up in an oven. It makes it worse when you heat it up in a microwave, which is true of any like breads, or anything with dough. But if you just put it in an oven again, then that's the way to reheat it. It's not going to go bad in a couple of hours, and a few hours is already a stretch. I don't know, if I buy an entire pizza, I'm sure I'm not eating it in the same day. Reheated pizza can taste good if you use a toaster oven. Exactly, you put it in the oven and it's fixed. You did it, you solved the final puzzle. Sit back and enjoy the ambience. It's so beautiful. It does look nice, and well done. Wonder what boat pier was doing on top of an apartment building. Don't question it. don't question it. Congrats on beating the game, Snake. Congrats on winning. Hell yeah. 9 out of 10. The human mechanic was too short. But because it's an indie, then I need to know they ran out of budget to give them a 10. You're not wrong. I would have enjoyed having a couple more puzzles of this human mechanic. You're not wrong. It was really cool, and it's sad that it's only gone in one thing. So I'll give it a 9.5 then. Just a 9.5. Also, no clue what was the end point of the game. First, we jury-rigged a Game Boy, and then we used it to create a portal, I guess? I mean, there is no story, really. And I can appreciate having a game, the purple zebras. And I can appreciate not having a story, as long as, like, the game is not trying to be more than it is. I appreciate when things know what they are and they don't try to be like other things. You know what I mean? Maybe not, because I'm pretty bad with words sometimes. A slice of cold pizza is great for breakfast. I do not know. No, I do not like that. Oh look, it took 6 years to make this game. Thank you to all our friends and family that supported and encouraged us while making the Pedestrian over these past 6 years. We couldn't have done it without you. Well, they're never gonna see this. The developers are never gonna see this. Because, like, why would they? This was a pretty popular game, I hope. But if they ever were to see this, team behind the Pedestrian, I absolutely loved your game. It's a 9.5 out of 10, with the 0.5 just being, I wish I had more tests, more, like, levels to do with the human mechanic. And it was great. It was amazing. I really loved it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh. And it's done. And it's done! It closed itself up. Let me just go to just chatting for a while. Because now we have a decision to make. Because it did take 1 hour. So we could do an hour of wrap up. An hour of just chatting. Which we haven't done in a while. We really haven't done in a while. Or I could finish the stream right here, right now, and open a stream immediately for Stray, which is what some people, well, Tiberian specifically, but I'm sure that maybe if I vote, some people would be okay with that. Just chatting. There we go. I'm gonna just open the poll and then catch up with the chat and just like talk for a little while. I agree with you on a room temperature pizza. First of all, room temperature food is not food, okay? First of all, let's get one thing clear. Room temperature food does not feel like food. Unless it's like snacks, like chips or little like, I don't know, canapés or like Like, that's the only thing that I'll accept, feeling my food at room temperature. Everything else, I need my food to be hot if I'm gonna feel like I'm actually having food. And I cannot stress this enough. I'm the kind of person who is willing to stop my meal and heat it up 5 times if I need to. But I cannot eat my food when it's room temperature. I just cannot. I agree with you, room temperature, not fridge cold. Neither. They both sound terrible to me. 6 years, damn, that's a piece of work then. It's really polished. We've seen AAA games come out with half that polish. And I really, really liked everything that I saw from this game. It was extremely good. I don't know what we'll talk about. I vote straight. I mean, that's why I made the poll. Although right now we're at 100%. I don't know if there's people who are still off on voting, like people who haven't voted yet. But wow, that's the most unanimous you guys have ever been. You can start reading the Discworld novels and then review them in just chatting. Yeah, I'm gonna give me 5 minutes. I'll read the 50 books right now. I'll read the 50 books right now. Although I do want to say, but Nether is not here. Nether is the person who asked yesterday what fantasy books I had that I liked, that were like my favorite fantasy books. And although I didn't do it because I didn't remember to do it, but I thought of it when I was in like bed or something, and I thought, oh, I'm stupid. I should have just gone to my Goodreads and check like what are the books that I have rated with the most stars, and then check only the fantasy ones. So I'm gonna do that right now, but I don't think Nether is here. So let me just check. Let me just check my favorites, I guess. And I have yeah, nothing that is very recognizable. I mean, I do have Harry Potter in my favorites, but nowadays I appreciate it a lot less because now that I know, you know, now that I'm old enough and educated enough to understand the issues with it. I like The Giver. Is that considered a fantasy book? Or is it high five? Is it high five? I don't know. I really can't tell. The stream would be okay. You have an hour to play. Yeah, I have an hour-ish. I'm mostly at room temperature food. The only situation in which it is not is when I just finished cooking it. No, I can't. I cannot. Do you have Pop-Tarts down there? How do you feel about uncooked Pop-Tarts? I don't have Pop-Tarts, but I have tried Pop-Tarts, and I tried them both ways, cooked and uncooked, or not exactly cooked, but like toasted. And I 1000% prefer them toasted. I do not like them just like out of the package. It infuriates me when I warm something up in oven for 30 minutes and then it goes cold over the next 5 minutes. I know, it sucks. It's the worst. Humans are funny about our picky food temperatures. Duke, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Hey, it's a pleasure to have you around. Also, Setsuna, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day, you guys. Never seen a Pop-Tart in my life outside of the internet. Yeah, I've only had them a couple times because I can only have them when I travel, but I remember liking it toasted more. The tradition has been broken. The poll is not balanced. Everyone knows what they want, baby, and that makes me very happy. You know, I like seeing you play this last part of the game. You managed to complete the puzzle with no help. I managed to complete most of the game with no help. I did need help in 3 puzzles, I think, in the entire game. But I overall, I think I did pretty well by myself. I think it's sci-fi. Yeah, I would say it's more sci-fi than fantasy. Though I really don't mean to brag or make you feel dumb, but I finished this game in close to 3 hours and I thought you would be able to finish the game on last week's stream. I was going to push forward a little bit more, But then I was told I was gonna be need about an hour, and you guys weren't wrong. It took me about an hour. It took me about an hour to finish it. If I had been like, oh, I need half an hour, then sure, maybe I could have left it there. But since I needed more than half an hour, I was like, you know what? I didn't believe you guys when you said that I would need more than an hour in the gunk, and I ended up having an entire stream and an hour, like an hour extra. So I'm gonna believe you this time, and if you say it's an hour, and I'm gonna make it next stream. And so it took about an hour. It took about an hour. So from now on, I'm gonna believe you. High five. The Giver trilogy is awesome. I remember really liking the first, The Giver, and then the second, Lily Blue, I also liked it. And then the third one, I didn't feel that strongly about. Also, isn't it 4? Aren't there 4 books in that? Pop-Tarts are pretty meh, honestly, and I'm a huge sweet tooth connoisseur. I would say I feel that way too. I would say like they're not the best thing. Like they for how much they are pushed in media, like in shows and movies and stuff, I would have assumed that they were better. Did someone vote just chatting just because they wanted to balance it out, or did you guys mean it? I only beat most of the game with no help because chat was never helpful. No, that's not true. You guys gave me a bunch of tips on the ones that I was really stuck on. Sometimes I was really stuck, and you guys gave me a lot of hints. Richard sent me a couple of psychic messages. Took you 30 minutes. It took me 20 minutes. You did really well. Oh my god, really? Oh, I'm proud. Oh, I feel my wrinkles wrinkling. I feel my brain wrinkles getting even more wrinkled. Right, we should wrap this up before she realizes she doesn't have the BGM. Fuck! Why didn't you guys tell me? Why didn't you guys tell me? No! That's not what I wanted! Okay, that's disappointing. That's shameful. That's humiliating. Okay, maybe I haven't read or interacted with physical books in ages. I understand that. It's hard for me to interact with reading nowadays as well, because like my head immediately goes somewhere else. Somewhere else being mostly the things that I have to do for streaming. But when I do get to calm down and read, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy you know, reading. Okay, let me just quickly make the new waiting room. I'm gonna send you guys to the other stream. No, I'm not gonna send you guys. Like, this is not a raid kind of situation. I'm not gonna be able to do that. But I'm gonna finish this one and then immediately start a new one. So how about this? How about this? It's actually, you know what? It's already there. It's already done. So go to the other stream. Go to the other stream. Rate yourself. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's something you can do. Oh darn, let me revote real quick so I can try to make it 50-50 now! Alfarius, hello there. Hello Alfarius, how are you doing? Welcome. We're about to go to the to a new stream. In this same channel, we're about to go to another stream that I made just now. I frankly feel like LEVGM would fit quite well with Shanty's series. You think so? Oh no, Crumpet, stop headbutting. I forgot to turn it on. Okay, we're gonna do this, okay? We're reading Future Ellie or Have to Stream Simultaneously. It's already here. It's already there. You guys can go. You guys can go to the other stream. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna boot the game up. Re-handle the OBS stuff that I need to do, and I'll see you in like 2 minutes. Okay? Okay. I'll have 2 streams simultaneously. I can't see the other stream. It's let me just give you the link then. I'm just gonna paste the link here. There. There's the other link. There's the other link. Message Ellie Raid. Sure, let's do an Ellie Raid. Let's go. Finishing this stream. Finishing this stream in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, everyone. See you in 2 minutes. Actually, someone time me. I want to see if I can do it in less than 2 minutes. Okay? Let's